Alright guys, so if you guys haven't been following Worlds, we pretty much got another trailer. I kind of wanted to show the trailer, but because of copyright potentially being an issue, I decided just to show stuff from the Pokemon website themselves since it's very obscured. So, shout outs to Cerebi because I was asleep and I noticed my Instagram was like, first thing I popped up on Instagram was just Cerebi showing some stuff about Worlds, and this was the kind of stuff that they were showing, so shout outs to them. So, apparently, in the Indigo Disk DLC. So part two of the DLC, not the first part, the Teal Mask. This is for the second, strictly for the second. All of the first partner Pokemon are going to be in the game, and that's pretty significant considering that we haven't seen Pokemon like Snivy since Generation 7. We haven't seen a lot of these Pokemon for quite a while. Obviously, we haven't seen Chimchar. If you exclude Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they haven't been in the game for almost two generations. Totodile as well. That's kind of crazy saying that kind of stuff. So incredible. Finally, we get to get all of our partner Pokemon. A lot of people have been complaining that the Pokemon Company and Game Freak have been doing us a huge disservice of not putting all the partner Pokemon in these games, and we finally get them all in the DLC. So that's pretty cool. So in case you guys are trying to get confirmation, it does say it's going to be part two, so it won't be part one. And obviously, we get to finally see some of these Pokemon get terrestrialization, on them. So maybe have them all up to speed. So it's pretty cool. I know a lot of Pokemon fans been waiting for this for quite a while, so very exciting. All right, part two. So they showed some new moves, and this is kind of making me want to believe there's going to be a move tutor in these games. So we're going to go over the two moves that they showed in these games. So there's a new move called Upper Hand. When this fighting type physical move, the user reacts to the target's movement and strikes them with the heel of the palm. If the target was trying to use a priority move, Upper Hand will get the jump on them, allowing them to attack first and cause their opponent to flinch without fail. This move would fail if the target wasn't readying a priority move. Very interesting. So this is probably going to be. I wonder if this is higher priority than Extreme Speed, because obviously Extreme Speed has very significant competitive play. I wonder if this move just straight up says, no, you cannot attack before me whatsoever. And the fact that you get to flinch is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I mean, if that's the case, and this is actually going to be nasty too. Bullet punch, extreme speed, quick attack. Those are common moves that we've seen. So this is actually going to be kind of crazy. The fact the crazy part for me is just the flinching part. Like, hey, you want to win the game with your choice banded Dragonite with extreme speed? No, I'm just gonna mess you up. That's crazy. And then we got Psychic Noise. This psychic type special move deals damage as it bathes the target in abrasive sound waves. This attack also prevents the target from recovering HP through moves, abilities, or items. That's nasty, man. It's about time because I'm getting tired of these fat Pokemon like Dondos and Toxapex just gaining all their HP. And the fact that this, you know, disables them even more, pretty much Stall is like, oh man, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for this move in particular because I'm getting tired. Tired of these fat Pokemon sitting there smiling menacingly. Very, very cool. All right. Up next, we finally get the confirmation of the two Paradox Pokemon that are going to be introduced in Scarlet and Violet. So, Iron Crown is indeed Psychic and Steel. That's something that I kind of already have figured. I already had actually made that prediction correct. But they do end up getting a signature move. Iron Crowns in particular is called Tachyon Cutter. This is basically two successful hits, which is pretty cool. It means we could break sturdies, focus sashes, you know, that way you don't have to worry about Pokemon like Mimikyu or other sturdy ability Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming this is going to be a psychic type move. Oh, no, sorry. I read that wrong. It's steel. It literally says steel right there. So very interesting. Up next, we have the more controversial Pokemon that is Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt was indeed electric and dragon, confirmed by Pokemon themselves. Again, man, I'm 2 and 2 with these predictions. And it actually ended up getting a new move called Thunderclap. This electric type special move allows the user to move first if the opposing Pokemon has chosen an attack as its next move. Hmm. This user unleashes an electric blast to deal damage, but this move will fail. This move would fail if the target was not readying an attack on its own. Very interesting. So pretty much it's an all-out attack. You cannot use it if a Pokemon's like, for example, using Swords Dance. The fact it's a priority move is kind of crazy, considering like this Pokemon looks kind of slow to me, you know. But hey, the more the merrier. It's at least a stab boosting type move, so pretty cool. Again, we just gotta see the stats of this Pokemon Iron Crown to see if it's really worth it. I really hope Raging Bolt's, stat distribution is good enough to be worth our time. And then, last but not least, a 19th Teratype has been discovered. And this is actually kind of crazy because I thought, or a lot of us thought that Terrapagos, the turtle with all the terrestrialization symbols on its back, was going to have access to this. But what's pretty weird is because when you see in the screenshots, you see a Baxcalibur and a Dragonite, or versus a Dragonite, and we see the 19 Teratype on the Baxcalibur, and it's on the move Terra Blast. Are we able to change the typing of Terra Blast? That would be kind of freaking OP. And if you guys play Smogon, there's been discussion of whether terrestrialization is just like bonkers to the point that it should get banned. I feel like this has the potential of pushing it over the edge. Like that's just nasty. If you can change the Terra typing of whatever you want, yeah, I don't know about that. That looks kind of disgusting. If I was you, man, I'd be kind of worried because terrestrialization, yeah, it makes a lot of Pokemon good, or the non-competitive Pokemon good, but it makes the most uncompetitive, more unhealthy Pokemon even worse in terms of like how good they are. And terrestrialization, the ability to change the typing of Terra Blast, that's gonna be nasty. Man, I can't wait though. I would like to see the mechanics behind it, but obviously only time will tell. So let me know what you guys think. I think the biggest news out of all of this is pretty much the starter Pokemon. In terms of emotional attachment to starters, this is probably huge for a lot of fans who've been waiting this for quite a while. Literally 2 generations have been waiting for every single starter, not just a select few. And maybe this is probably Game Freak telling us like, yeah, we kind of messed up on Dex Cut, so here you go. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Franklin. Let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe. It's your boy Franklin signing out. Peace.